Hi everyone. I thought I'd just do a quick Insta live while there's nobody in the house, which is really unusual in our house. So I thought I'd just pop on. I wanted to have a quick chat about some of the birth trauma work I do, because I know I put a post on earlier, and I'll probably do a bit of a longer post later on about it. But I just wanted to talk to you about the work that I do around birth trauma. So it's a really difficult subject to talk about because I work within birth services, and until recently I was a clinical midwife. So it's quite a horrible subject to talk about, but birth trauma does happen to women and birthing people and their partners. And so I thought I'd just hop on and talk to you about some of the work I do around that. So things that I do. So I'm a counsellor. I was a counsellor before I was a midwife. So I've now been counselling for 25 years, and 20 years of that is qualified. And I've been a midwife for 5 years. So the work I do around birth trauma is either counselling or I can do the rewind package for, just waving to some of the people that have joined, the rewind package for birth trauma. So this is based on a neurolinguistic package, and it's a little bit like hypnotherapy. So it uses language and meditation to sort of like the memories that you've got following a trauma, whatever sort of trauma that is, can get stuck in your short-term or your working memory. So when something happens to you which is traumatic, and your body and your brain are experiencing that as traumatic, you go into a trauma response. And that means that those memories get a little bit trapped, and you're not able to file them away where they should be in your long-term memory. And when a memory's trapped there, when an event is trapped there, it brings up really strong emotions all the time, so that you might be thinking about that event, you might be thinking about your birth, and what happened and how you felt during the birth, if you felt out of control or if you felt frightened. And when it's stuck there on that cycle, it's like it's happening to you then. Your body doesn't know that it's not happening to you there and then. So you have the same emotional response as you did. So what the rewind package does is it helps just file it away, so it doesn't get rid of the memory's still there, but it helps minimize the impact of the emotions. So that's the way it works. It's 3 sessions, and it's a very gentle approach to dealing with trauma. And because I'm also a qualified experienced therapist, if anything comes up following the treatment or afterwards, or before, then I can support you through that as well. So, it can feel like a little bit of a conflict sometimes, because I do work within the birth world, but these things do happen, and I just want to support people who've been through that. So yeah, that's what I came on here to say. So if you'd like to know more, drop me a message, and yeah, I'll be happy to talk to anybody about it. So thank you everybody who's joined me, and yeah, have a nice Saturday afternoon. I've just been to the cinema to watch Haunted Mansion. I had pretty low expectations, but it was actually really good. I went with my middle son. So yeah, he's just gone off to the gym, so I thought that's why I'd come and say hi. All right, have a good afternoon, everyone.